Hi, I'm Sloane Stevens, and I'll be answering your questions from Twitter. This is Tennis Support. Chad Castell, when you look for a coach or you're looking for someone who's just going to psychologically motivate you, would you hire someone who changes your strokes? Strategy. I think at this point in time, like with me being so old, I think that I'm kind of like stuck in my ways when I play tennis. So I think someone who definitely understands me well, someone who gets me, changing my strokes like isn't really a thing now, but I think like strategy now is like really important, like as you get older. But yeah, I think that's what I look for in a coach, someone who like really gets me and understands me. Writer Deb, someone needs to invent cooling paint or cement for tennis courts and playgrounds to help reduce the on-court temperature. Anybody up for it? I would totally invest in your company, Writer Deb, if you came up with that, because I've been on the court playing when it's super hot and it is not fun. Your feet start to burn and they get sweaty and like, yuck. So I would definitely, if you're on Shark Tank, I'll invest in you. Okay. Arcola, Richie Poor. How many hours a day should a junior player practice? I don't know. I think there's a lot of factors in that. Like, are you homeschooled? Are you trying to go to college? Are you trying to turn pro? How old are you? Where do you play? Are you at an academy? Do you take lessons? Do you play in a junior program? There's like so many things that go into that. But like I say, if you're homeschooled and you're like trying to go to college, like on a full scholarship, I think you should probably play like 3 or 4 hours a day. It's like not too much, not too little. It's a lot though, it's a commitment. That Gone guy at Schmuck. Why are there so many lefties in tennis? Is there any advantage from serving with the left hand? I totally wish I was lefty because that'd be so good if I was. And why are there so many lefties? I honestly don't think that there are that many lefties, to be honest. Like I'd say like in the top 100, there's probably like, for the girls side, there's probably like 10 to 15 maybe, which is not a lot out of 100 people. Is there any advantage from serving with the left hand? I think it's just like a different angle, and obviously since like the ratio from lefty to righties is like totally uneven, I think that there is like a pretty good advantage if you're left-handed, which is why I wish I was left-handed. ATP guy, if there were to be a 5th Grand Slam, something that is a mix of different services would be cool. Ideally something where the higher seed gets to pick the surface, like a home court advantage. Clay, grass, and hard court would be the 3 options. Thoughts? I'm assuming there'd be like a lot of prize money for this, and that it'd be men and women, and it would be, yeah, but like home court advantage is like at your home, so then where would this event take place? We have a lot to talk through to get to the bottom of that. So my favorite type of court to play on is red clay. I love playing in Europe. I think it's like the best clay courts in the world, obviously the French Open. But yeah, I like playing on hard courts too. Obviously growing up in the US, we play on a lot of hard courts, and we play on a lot of like hard true, which is like green clay. But my favorite surface is red clay. Nicholas Suarez, who's the toughest opponent you've ever faced? I'd say probably Serena Williams, Simona Halep, Li Na. I played her one time before. I wish I could have played Kim Kleister. She's like my favorite player of all time, and she retired before I got good. It took me too long. Sam Richards, is it possible to be in love with a backhand slice? Have you never been in love with anything else before? I definitely wouldn't. I mean, yeah, it's possible. You love what you love, right? You can't help what you love and who you love and what you like, and that's a backhand slice. I'm about it. Okay, Fear the Kirch. To tennis people on here, do you know of any fun/good exercises to practice forehand volleys beginner level? I don't know, I'd say like if you really want to practice forehand, you probably like like a coach feed you balls, or like go practice on the wall, like cause then you know the ball's always coming back and like you can kind of control the speed. So, I mean, yeah, I'd say like for beginners, like either someone feeding it to you or like hitting against the wall, which is still cool. People don't like to do it, but it's still cool, in my opinion. The Zen Dragoon. Think it hurt being hit by a tennis ball being served? Yeah, if you don't get out the way and you get hit, that shit would hurt. All right, Laura McMurchie. Do tennis skirts/shorts have ball pockets? No way these women just put a ball at the side of their shorts and it stays there, not interfering or falling out during a rally, right? No, because you like put it in your booty shorts. Let me show you. This is a tennis skirt, right? And under here, there's like a little short, right? And you put the ball in here, and like these are so tight to your skin that they just like, the ball just like sits in here, like, can't even show you, but like this, And it's so tight to you. It doesn't fall out. Like, I don't know. I've never had it fall out. Like, all the years I've been playing tennis, it's never fallen out. So I don't know. Okay, best dress FYI. Do you have to be a professional ball retriever to work a professional match? Honestly, I think at the US Open and like in the Grand Slams, you have to go through like a whole process. And like they pick you and you have to run like a certain amount of like time, like they time you for your sprints. And I think they have like levels. And then I also think that the better you get, like the higher matches you get to do. Because I've had some of the same ball people for like years, like since I was like younger. If you really love tennis, you get to be around like Roger Federer and Serena Williams and all these people that like you obviously probably look up to. So at the end of the day, I think it's probably like a cool job. Like be around people you love and then get paid. That was a good question. That was like the best question we had so far. Okay, Billy Bond. Bond 0033. Tennis. Agree or disagree that ball boys and girls should or should not have to touch the sweaty towels of players? I mean, what do the people say? That comes with the territory. Now, if someone's sick or bleeding or whatever, then that's nasty. But sweat, I mean, everybody has sweat and you kind of, they throw it. They don't like lay it on you. Like, I don't know. I think that just comes with the job. I think, yeah. Kind of gross, but. Chris A. Fisher. I was watching your WTA Finals highlights against Burtons from 18. Your ground strokes look so effortless. I saw you hit via sitting in a chair when you had the toe injury. Do you think it can help with form? My form needs work. Well, first of all, I broke my foot, not my toe. I wish it was my toe because that would have been a lot easier to recover from. I don't know. I think maybe the video just looked good because I have already good form. I don't know what you would like teach someone like if you were sitting in a chair. I'd say you just work on your form and lose the chair. Okay, Yet Blind TBH. Tennis experts, how does the serve work in the first game of the first set? I assume there's a coin toss to decide who gets to pick. Do certain players always defer their serve so that they serve in the second game of the set? Okay, so obviously when the match starts, they like flip a coin. So obviously who wins, you can pick serve or return. And then, or you can pick side, which is like, I'll take that side. And then the other person gets to pick serve or return. And then, or you can defer, which is like the other person gets to pick first. Some players do actually like try to hold serve so that they can serve, like make the person serve out the end of a set. Like if they're like down a break. I don't know, whatever. I just know serve or return, that's that. I can't calculate all the other stuff. It's too much. Thank you so much for your questions. I'll see you next time on Tennis Support.